Hello sweet friends, and welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. Today's video is a project share, the beginning of a project, kind of like a tutorial I guess, for the Scrapdiva Designs Armoire Tag Die Set, which you see here. And it says Armoire Tag Die Set. Now I have not done this project yet. I decided I'm going to film it as I go along, so that you can follow along with me and I don't have to go back and make another one. So with this die, you get the backing, you get the armoire, and you get the pieces to decorate it. I'm going to use this for the junk journal cover, and I'm also going to be using this to make tags. Now I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description box below to make it easy for you to shop. And you can also use Carol 10 at checkout. And I just want to say that I really appreciate it when you use my affiliate links. And I will tell you that it is allowing me to explore and make this junk journal kit, which I'm going to offer to my viewers and subscribers for free. I will leave the email below that you need to just write me and tell me you would like the free Armoire junk journal, and I will email it to you. So if you are new or this is your first time here, you may want to subscribe because I plan to do this more as I learn. And my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? I'd love to have you back. And for all my returning friends, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. So I created this Armoire junk journal kit. I did this 3 signatures. We're going to have 3 signatures in our junk journal, and I will have more things that go along with this that I just created. I am still working on this as I am filming, but I wanted to go ahead and show you how to put your papers together and how to fold them, because I have some fancy folds in here. Not complicated, I'm just calling them fancy. Now I have a list of how I printed everything for each of the signatures, which I will have in the description box below if you want to print your papers just like I have them. So before we get started, I just want to tell you that for my junk journal, I use this, which is Epson presentation paper matte, and you can get this off of Amazon. It's 100 sheets of 8.5 by 11, and you could get 2 or 3 at least junk journals out of a package of 100. So make sure that you use the whitest side of the paper. So I'll show you, for instance, I did not use the whitest side on this sheet, and you could see this is sort of muted, whereas I used the white bright side on this one, and the images are nice and sharp. So I did do my images either 300 or 400 DPI, which gives you a nice vivid image like this. So as you can see on the back side, my backing is nice, bright, and sharp, which they are not. They're more muted like this. I think this one is the muted side, but you'll see it as we go along. And that's okay because it gives it more of a vintage look for your backing images. So the next thing I'm going to tell you is that I did create this. This one is not correct because it cut off the armoire, but I just wanted to show you how nice and bright it is. When you print this, you're going to get white around the edges, even though you don't see it in the file, and you're going to want to cut those off. And then once you do that, you're going to flip it over and make sure no white is showing on the backing. If there is, you're going to want to cut that off as well. So here we're going to start with our first signature. I'm going to put these out of the way. And your first signature is, and I'm going to name it as we go along here, it's the Armoire 7, and the backing on this is backing 5. And you'll see it right here, how pretty that is. And then we've got Journal 11 here, which has lines for journaling. And this has backing number 3. And then we have Journal 6 with backing 7. Then we have a plain tea dyed or coffee dyed paper. You can choose whatever you want. This is coffee dyed. And then we have Journal 12. And even though you don't see a lot of lines here, these are areas where you can journal in here. You can write stuff. So this is Journal 12. And then we have Journal 11 on this side. Then we have an envelope. Now, this flap will get decorated once we get our journal together. Then we have Journal 13, and I know you're looking at this and saying, oh, that's not a journal page, but I will flip it over and you can see it. The other side is a journal. This is a beautiful armoire. Okay, so that was that one. Now we have backing. This is backing 12, this sheet right here. And it's folded in such a way that when you open it this way, you get this beautiful armoire, which is armoire number 4. And so when you get this, I'm just going to push this out of the way. So when you print this paper, in the center of here, it's white lined, and there's no way I could take that out. As much as I tried, I could not take it out. So I did not want to not use this paper because I love it. So just fold it in the center of this white line, because we can always do something to this to decorate it so it doesn't have white space. And then once you have this folded like that, you're going to take the armoire and you're going to fold it just about 1/8 of an inch from that line. Okay, so that when you have it in here in your junk journal, you can open it to look at it. Okay, then you're going to have a piece of coffee stained paper. Then you have journal number 4 with backing number 13. Then I have Armoire 15. Okay, so how I did this, how you can see I have to erase that because I had to put numbers on them so I could see where I was. So what you're going to do with this one, as you can see, I'll pull it out. You're going to fold this back right on this line where this little cabinet is. Fold it back, and then take your armoire and fold it to the fold line. Okay, so that when you get over here, you can fold out that piece. So here you have number 15 and backing number 2, and then you have a plain paper. And then we have backing number 10, okay? This is just folded fancy. So we have backing number 10, which will fold out like this, okay? And then it will fold out like this, which is armoire number 3. So you have this beautiful doll in front of this armoire with all these doll dresses, okay? Then we have, let's see, that was armoire 15, 60, number 10, backing 10, armoire 3. Then we have an armoire again, which is number 9. And then we have the backing 3. So this page is this, and I just folded it in half, okay? And the one before it, you're just going to fold the doll in right there, and then you're going to fold this one in about 1/8 away from the fold line. So you just place it there, and then this one goes on the top. All right, so we'll show it to you one more time. That page, this is just a regular folded in half. All these are just folded in half. Okay, we got an envelope here, still folded in half. Now this is a special fold. So what we did was we folded in the middle here, and then we folded this up 1/8 away from the fold line. Then fold it in half, fold in half. Then this one is a little tricky, okay? So what you do is, I'll set this aside, you fold it on the line with the little cabinet here, okay? And then you're going to, and it goes in like this, okay? And then on the other side, you're going to fold the armoire to the fold line here, and then tuck it back, tuck it in the back. Okay, so this is actually where you're going to sew through right here. So that goes with that. This flips over. This is in the center. Then you have white paper. Then we have the same thing. We've got the back side of the paper. So what we do is we fold the girl in like that, and we put the fold in the center, and then we fold the armoire to 1/8 away from the fold. And then this is a regular fold, goes right there. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And this one is ready to be sewn into a junk journal. The next one is our signature number 2. Okay, we got Armoire number 12, and all this is folded in half. I'll show you. That's the armoire. Just fold it in half. Okay, this is backing number 10. This is armoire number 11 with backing number 5, and this one is just folded in half. All right, then we have a journal page number 7 with backing 11. That's just folded in half. Then we have backing number 14. That's what this is right here, with armoire 18. Okay, so I'm going to just take this aside and show you it's just a matter of folding. So what we did here is we folded the dress over to the armoire. So we use this line here on the armoire to fold that over. And then so that this would fit into the journal, we took this side and we folded over and left about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch so that we can sew it in here. And then we just put the next sheet on top so that you can see you have this pretty page spread, and then you have this pretty page spread. And you can see that's number 18. Did I say that right? Backing 14, yep, and armoire 18. Then we have journal page number 4 with backing number 10. And we have armoire 17. So this is folded with the backing paper to the inside, and it's folded in half so that you get the armoire on the other side. Aren't these papers beautiful? I just love it. Okay, so that was Armoire 17 with backing 14. Then you got journal page number 9. This is just folded in half. And it's the same on both sides on the journal pages. We have backing number 0. Then we have Armoire 9. And this one is just folded in half. And I'll show this page to you. This one only needs to be folded in half. And backing 13. And then we have journal page 13, which is that's on the other side of it. So that's journal page 13 with backing number 14. Then we have Armoire number 13. This is just folded in half. So that makes it easy for you. And all we did for this is just fold it right like in half. So you will get a little bit of the armoire over here, but most of it on this side. And then you have all these pretty dresses, Victorian vintage dresses. Okay, so that's all right. Number 13. Okay, now we have Armoire 14. So all this has to be done is folded in half. And I just folded it right here, right in half. And then we got backing number 8 on this one. Now we got a little fancy fold here. This is, let me see. This is Armoire 14. Not sure which one this is. I'll have to look it up. And we have the paper. Let me see. Okay, this is, let me see where I'm at here. Okay, that's the journal page. Armoire. I'm going to have to look this one up. I will have them in the correct order in the description below, so don't fret. So you get this one right here. So this one's going to get a specific fold. So what I did is I just folded the dresses back like this. Just a little bit of the vase in here. And then you're going to fold that back. And then when you have this, you're just going to fold this in just a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way to the edge, because this is one you're going to flip out. And this one goes like this. So you have that folded under like that. So the paper goes in here like this. And you can see it matches with this, which is really pretty. Okay, so that flips open. And then you have paper. And then we have journal number 8 with backing number 8. And then we're going to flip over to the other side so you can see what's going on. Okay, so this is that one that we did that flips out like that. And this is just the back sides. It's a journal page. This is the opposite side of the armoire. It's so pretty. Then we have this one. Now we'll be putting pockets and different things like that on these papers. There's another armoire. That's a journaling. That's the other side of the journal page. And I'll show you real quick that the journal pages are the same. All right, and that's the fold out. And it goes like that. Like that. That's a journal page. Backing, an armoire. And that's the second signature. Okay, now the third signature, you're going to want to put it together like this. And I will have the correct number for that armoire in there. This is Armoire 16. And this is just folded in half. That's what this one looks like. So you have dresses on the other side. Isn't that pretty? And then you have backing number 0. Very pretty pinks and greens. It goes good with this page. So then we have Armoire 19 with backing 15. So I'm going to pull this one out because this is a special fold. So this is what your paper looks like. So you're just going to fold this back just like that, okay? And then you're going to fold your armoire up a little bit. I didn't fold it to the line. I just left it like that, okay? So that you have like a Z fold now, okay? So this is going to be what gets sewn into your journal. So that goes right there. And then, isn't that cute? That makes a cute little page right there. I love that. Okay, you turn that over and you have, so that was Armoire 19 with paper 15, backing paper 15. You get journal number 8 with backing number 12. And then I have Armoire 21 with backing number 5. And this is a special fold as well. We'll pull it out. It's similar to the other one. This is your armoire. I could not leave this out. This was too pretty not to put in this journal. I cut the number on there. Okay, so what you're going to do with this one is I folded it where the little places are right over there. I folded it so that it would have a complete picture of the armoire. And then I went over here and I just folded this back like that. This is about, let me see if I'll get my ruler. You don't have to be precise on your folds, just so that it was 3 inches, just about 3 inches. Okay, so that one goes like this. Okay, because when you get onto this side, it folds out. So you put that in the center. That's where it's going to be sewn in. Then you have paper. Then we have backing number 6 with journal 1. And then we have this. This is just folded in half. This is Armoire 1. And I'll show you this one. You just fold it in half. Isn't that beautiful? That's Armoire 1 with backing number 9. Then you have coffee or tea dyed paper, whichever one you want to do. Then we have journal number 10, and you do have some spaces to write here. And then journal 11 on the inside. Then we have backing 10, and then journal 14 right here. And then we have backing number 6 with armoire number 6. So I'll pull this out and show you the fold on this one. So this is the armoire. So what I did was I folded this side first because I wanted to keep the armoire as much as possible. And then I folded this in like this because I thought this looked good like that. Okay, so you have, and again, we're almost, this isn't a Z fold here, but this is what, like a brochure, you're folding this one. That's the best way to describe it. So just fold this over, and then this goes like here. So you can see how pretty these coordinate together. Then you flip this over, and you have the little corset here. And then on this side, you have the journal number 11. That's what that one is, with backing number 5. Then you have a tea-dyed paper. And then we have backing number 4, and this is a special fold as well. So this is going to be the center of where you sew in your signature. So you just need to, what I did was I folded this over about that much. You can see the line right here. Folded that over, and then I folded this over about 1/8 away from the fold. So it's going to look like this on the inside of your journal. And then when you pull this open, you can see the whole armoire and this beautiful girl in here. All right. So then this is going to fold over like that. And then we're going to look at the back sides. So this is a journal page. That's one side of it. That's the other side of it. Isn't that gorgeous? So then here is that other side. We flip this out to see the armoire and the dress. Of course, these will be nice and straight inside a journal once they're sewn in. And then that's the other side of the journal page. Another journal page. Another journal page you can write into these little blocks. And we have the paper, the backing. Here's the other side of the armoire. It's so pretty. It goes really well with this piece of paper. This is the one that has the Victorian girl. Okay. And then that backing, the white backing. Now this is one that folds out, that I showed you how to fold. Cute, right? And this journal. Then we have this page, and then this one opens up. And then the last page. All right, so the next video will probably be how to sew these. We're going to make the binder. We're going to sew these into the junk journal, and we're going to make our cover for our junk journal. So that will be the next video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. And until next time, spread kindness like confetti wherever you go, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.